Well, we're going to go back to Dublin pitch side because we can hear from the Bayer Leverkusen manager now. Xabi Alonso is alongside Jules Breach.
Thank you very much, Lindsay. Xabi, thank you so much for coming to talk to us. The unbelievable unbeaten run for Bayer Leverkusen comes to an end tonight. Did the game go differently to how you were expecting it?
Absolutely. For sure, we were not planning to have a bad day today, but for sure we had. It was not meant to be today. We could not cope with many difficult situations that we were preparing because Atalanta, they demand you so much. 1v1 situations, duels, but we were not getting the ball in the right positions with advantage because they do that so good, and we were not able to come back and to get that. So it was not meant to be. The unbeaten run, it has come to an end, but congratulations to Atalanta, they deserve it, so nothing more to say.
They showed a lot of courage, really, to be brave, didn't they? They can press really high and surprise them. There were quite a lot of turnovers when they're in midfield where they were really aggressive. Edison is in particular, you know, they were just really good today, weren't they? Sometimes you have to say the better team won, didn't they, today? They were just better almost in every phase.
Yes, I would say so. And once they scored the first goal, that gave them a lot of energy. Probably we have tried to play too many passes in the first zone when we should have played a little bit longer attract the first one. But anyway, it was not about tactics. It was about today individually they were better and as a team as well. So learn from that. It hurts that it comes in a big day, the defeat. But we have another final on Saturday and we will try to learn from today.
Very much. Owen, what a manager.
What a guy, honestly. You know, how many guys come here after a game like that, after they lose, just to go and talk? So, and you know what? He's been in the game long enough to understand, you know, that the better team won today. You know, Leverkusen have an incredible season. They just didn't have their best today, and Atalanta did. Whether that, you know, and like you said there, you know, he'll learn from this. You know, as a young manager, he had an idea before the game what could work. He played Adley and Frimpong on the top of the pitch, verts and behind, but it didn't really work. You know, they kept turning the ball over, they couldn't keep it. So learning, you know, a learning one for Xabi. What a guy. I mean, he's going to be one of the best without question.
Yeah, a very special coaching talent. No surprise considering the guys he worked under as a player. A who's who of people who've won trophies like the one that Atalanta won tonight. And also, you talked about learning. Last year, he comes in as an interim coach. He reaches a Europa League semi-final, gets knocked out by Roma, comes back to this year's semi-final, knocks Roma out, reaches a final. That's progress. Let's see what he does in the Champions League next year.
It took a masterpiece to end the fairy tale run. At the end of 90 minutes of the Europa League final, the German machine succumbs to the Italian job. The fifth place team in Italy were too good for the German champions. And for Gianpiero Gasperini and his boys from Atalanta, it is well done because they are worthy European champions. Welcome to Sports Maestros, guys. We are glad to be back and review the Europa League final today. Radik, what are your immediate thoughts?
First, congratulations to Atalanta.
Congratulations, guys.
Big congratulations to them. They got the job done. They knew what they wanted to do, and they stuck to their game plan, got the job done very early. But I wasn't just happy about the fact that I didn't get to enjoy the final the way I would have loved to enjoy the final. You know, Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich 2-0, 2010.
No, that's the Champions League final.
Champions League final.
Okay.
Porto versus Monaco 2004. AC Milan versus Barcelona 4-0. 1994.
Okay.
I don't like when finals just end so quickly. I like finals to be pulsating. I like finals to be enthralling. And I was expecting that kind of a match. But it was over within the first 25 minutes.
Take nothing away from the performance of Atlanta anyways.
No, that's to take nothing from the performance of Atlanta.
And well done to our own boy Ademola Lookman.
Yeah.
Hat-trick. Now, you know, statistics are already buzzing. And it's already said that it will be the first hat-trick in a Europa League final.
Yeah, that's an interesting record.
And the quality of those goals, wow. Wow.
Especially the second and the third.
Second, third, even the first.
I don't even know which one to pick between the second and the third goal.
Now look at what Atalanta have done in this year's run. First, Sporting came before Liverpool.
Yes.
Sporting, Liverpool, Marseille, and now Bayer Leverkusen.
Like I said, congratulations to them. You have to just give kudos to them. You said it last week, I guess. You said their style of play is very, very lovely to the eye. You said they understand each other.
They do.
Yeah, and they play beautiful football.
They do.
And I also said the same thing about Leverkusen. But I guess what I just have to say is that in a season, there are some games that will be so difficult for you. There are sometimes you are on your off day and you don't perform the way you're supposed to perform. But the prayer should just be for that off day not to be a very important match.
But you look at the Atalanta team, right from the goalkeeper to the last man. It's a blend of experience and youth. Talent. You know, see, we were analyzing the match during the game, and you look at players who played across Europe, Zappacosta, Kolasinac. We spoke about Ademola Lookman, Fulham, Leipzig, Italy. So Italy now, Germany, 2 clubs, Everton and Fulham in England. So you see a lot of them like that. And then you see young guys who are just coming to the team too.
Of course.
You know, so a
nice blend.
A nice blend. Players who run for one another, who play for one another, who are confident on the ball, who are very experienced. You know, they really took Bayer Leverkusen to the cleaners.
Yes, it was a game of high intensity from the beginning.
To the end.
So that was why I said they got the job done. They knew their game plan. Their game plan was to run from the beginning of the match till the end of the match. Press them. They know they have fast players to hit them on the counter. And it actually worked for them. It worked too early for them. It worked
too early
for them.
2 quick goals, like Raji said, 25 minutes, it appeared that it was game over. Now, one more thing, Raji. And that is the fact that we have always been waxing poetic all season about Bayer Leverkusen. 51 matches up until today, no loss. But now, this heavy defeat is the Bayer Leverkusen fantasy ended.
Yeah, it ended today. It ended today. But you also remember that for the big clubs also all around Europe, no matter how good your form is, by the time it comes to an end, you'll be surprised at the scoreline. I can remember there was a time where Sunderland defeated Chelsea 3-0, and Chelsea were very strong. Chelsea was defeating every team around.
Will Leverkusen bounce back?
I believe they will bounce back. I believe they already know each other. They already understand each other. They believe they can achieve anything, and that is what you need as a team. It's good to have it as a player or among 1, 2, 3 players. But if you have it as a team, you know that no matter what happens during the course of the game, whether you are behind, you know you are not down and out.
So Raji thinks that it is just a minor setback.
Yes.
I hope it does not unravel the Bayer Leverkusen team. Xabi Alonso has done a fantastic job. We just want to see Bayer Leverkusen compete, not just for the Bundesliga, but even for the Champions League next season. And before we leave, let's give flowers to Gianpiero Gasperini.
Yeah.
66 years. 30 years in management. But the first major trophy of his career.
That is why I'm even more happy for him. Why? Because Bayer Leverkusen, we used to call them Bayer Leverkusen.
Okay.
But this season,
they have won something.
Yeah. So now, Gasperini himself too has not won anything before. I have not won anything before now. But with this now, the old man knows that he has a trophy in his bag. If he gets any in the future, good. But I believe the old man is very satisfied with what he has achieved right now, because even before now, he seemed to be a satisfied man.
He did. And on the final note, let me say this. Gasperini has been at Atalanta since 2016.
Yes.
It is in the habit of some clubs to change their managers every season. I'm not talking about a certain club.
Dear to our hearts.
I'm not saying anything. Alright guys, there you have it. Congratulations to Atalanta. Congratulations to Italian football.
Congratulations to Lookman.
And to our own, blood, Ademola.
Lookman.
I saw the full name on them, but I don't recall now. But Ademola Lookman, the man will be. So that's our edition for the Europa League final. What are your thoughts about the match? Let's have them in the comments. We would love to read them and we'll perhaps share some of them, on this channel. And till we see another time, guys, it's bye for us.